Welcome back to Last Night on Earth. We're playing Escape in the Truck with Sheriff Anderson, Mr. Goddard, the school teacher, and Sam and Alice from the diner. Well, let's begin. First thing we do, of course, is move the sun tracker, and then we're going to have these zombies basically taking their turn. Alright, zoomed out a little bit, so we're going to go to turn 12. The sun tracker is heading towards the bottom. 12 turns remain for our heroes to find keys, gasoline, get to the truck, and get out of here before the zombies overrun them. And now it is zombie cards. The zombies are going to discard one card, and they have two cards in their hand, which means they get to draw two cards, making the total 4. So, of course, we're not going to see them unless they're play immediatelys. And, yeah, so just a quick look here. Looks pretty good for the zombie player. Alright, alright, that's it for that. Now, we do roll for new zombies. This time there are 10 zombies on the board, so if the zombie player rolls 11 or 12, they will be spawning more zombies. They roll a 5, so there will be no more spawning of the zombies this turn. And now it is time to move zombies, and I do believe we have quite a few to move, so let's get to it. Alright, so we're going to move all the ones down here, then we'll go up to the high school. So this zombie here, they can move one space, it's going to move one here, one there. This one's going to diagonally move right there, up this way, up to the truck, up to this space. Now remember, we do have a remains in play card here, which means all zombies get +1 fight die if they're not in buildings, which is pretty nasty. Alright, those are those zombies. Let's go to the high school and have those ones move. We got 4 left. Alright, the 4 in the high school. This one, of course, not going to move because it's in a space with a hero. This one's going to move here, and this one will move here, and this one will actually move into the building there. Alright, that's it for zombie movement. Now, of course, at the end of zombie movement, you fight heroes. And we do have one fight that's going to happen. Mr. Goddard is still in a space with a zombie. It's the only fight we're going to have on the zombie turn right now. So let's get to the dice tray. Once again, Mr. Goddard is going to be rolling 2 dice. The zombies normally roll one die unless they have a card to play. Let's get to the dice tray and roll up this battle. Alright, the zombies are going to be playing a card. They're going to be playing Clawing Strike. And it says roll an extra fight die. So the zombie's going to get 2 fight dice again this time in this fight. If the zombie wins the fight, gain an extra experience token. We're not playing with experience in this playthrough, but they are going to get an extra fight die. So once again, we're going to have 2 white dice for Mr. Goddard, 2 of the green dice for the zombie. Zombies win on ties. This may be another wound for Mr. Goddard. Let's find out. And this time, okay, this time we have a little bit better luck. Mr. Goddard rolled a 5 and a 4. He's higher than the zombies, which rolled a 4 and 2. So Mr. Goddard, if he had rolled double 5s, he would have killed the zombie, but he didn't roll doubles. But he did roll higher, so he fends the zombie off. He's not going to take another wound. That's at least something. Alright, it is now time for our heroes to take their turn, so we can do that in any order. Let's get to the main board, have them take a turn. Alright, we're going to have Sheriff Anderson go first. He is here just outside the high school. He's got to try and help out his friend, Mr. Goddard here. So he's going to roll to move, so let's get to the dice tray, have him roll, see how far he can move. Alright, we're rolling for Sheriff Anderson. How far can he move? He can move 5 spaces. Alright, back to the board. Let's have him take a move action. Alright, Sheriff Anderson is going to move 1 space into the building, but the zombie player says not so fast, of course, because they're playing Locked Door. Play this card where a hero tries to move through a door, the door is locked, and the hero's movement ends in the space before the door. So, Sheriff Anderson tries to get through the door. It does not happen. Alright, that's not good. And so, he's not going to be able to get in the building. Now, he can take a shot. He does have his revolver, and I do believe he is going to shoot at this zombie right here. Now, remember, the zombies get +1 die in an outdoor space. We don't want to get tangling with zombies in the outdoor spaces. So Sheriff Anderson's going to shoot, spins around at this one, point blank range. Let's get to the dice tray. He needs a 3+ because he gets +1. Let's see if he can blow the zombie away. Alright, anything but a 1 and 2 would be, whoops, good. Come on, and he gets a 4. He keeps rolling a 4 with that revolver, giving him 5, which means he shoots the zombie in the face, blows it away. Let's go to the main board and remove that zombie. Alright, Sheriff Anderson just pops this one off, and it has been killed, or the undead has been blown up, disappears from the game. Zombie player is not playing any cards or doing anything else. It's all good, except I kind of wanted Sheriff Anderson in the building so he could search, but he's not able to do it. Alright, up next, I think we're going to have Mr. Goddard go. Now, you can move out of a space with a zombie, does not stop your movement. But if you move into a space with zombie, you have to stop your movement. So let's roll for his movement and see how far he can go. That one zombie on him is very tenacious. He can move 2 spaces. Well, 2 is better than 0. Alright, let's have him... Oh, man. Let's have him move 2 spaces. Alright, we kind of knew he was in trouble right from the beginning of this game up in the high school. He's going to move 2 spaces. He's going to go 1 and 2. He's going to join Sheriff Anderson out there in the wilds. Alright, that is the end of Mr. Goddard's turn. Of course, we can exchange items, but Sheriff Anderson only has his revolver. Mr. Goddard has endurance. That's it, which you can't trade, I don't believe. Anyway, once you stick it on a character. And so we have Alice and Sam left. We're just going to go right to the dice tray. Let's have Alice roll for movement. Alright, Alice is going to roll for movement, and she rolls a 5. So she can move a long way, or she can do a search. Let's go back to the main board and see what she wants to do. The zombies are closing in on the bowling alley, but we still have lots of time for Alice. Alice is going to do a search. Now remember, in the bowling alley, if you roll a 1 while you're searching, you get nothing. 2 to 5, you get 1 card, and a 6, you get 2 cards. So let's go to the dice tray and see what Alice finds. Of course, we're really looking for gasoline, and we're looking for the keys. Come on, Alice. She rolls a 1. She gets nothing. Oh man, that is awful. She finds nothing. Alright, we're just gonna stay at the dice tray. We're gonna have Sam roll for movement, and he's gonna search as well. So he rolls a 3, but he's not moving anywhere. He is gonna do a search. And actually, 1, 2, I think he can shoot at the zombie at the doorway. But anyway, he's going to do a search first, and he rolls a 3. So he's going to get 1 hero card. Alright, well, Sam finds something in the bowling alley. Something, and he finds another Magnum revolver. He's got 2 Magnum revolvers. Oh my goodness, that is actually pretty wild. So he can double fist Magnum revolvers. That is really good stuff. I have to check the rules on line of sight. I'm not sure he can shoot through this door. I think the door is considered to be closed. If he was right here, he could shoot through, but he has the range 1, 2, 3, but I don't think you can shoot through that door from his current position. And as I thought, you cannot shoot through the door. It is considered to be closed unless you're adjacent to it. Then I guess you can just crack it open and take a shot from there. So he's got double magnums. That's pretty cool. So, alright, and I think that's really the end of our turn. We still have no gasoline. We have no keys. We are in kind of desperate straits here, and the zombie player still has 9 zombies out on the board. Alright, and that's going to end off our playthrough for today. So we've got zombies out here swarming around the truck. Out in the field here, we've got a couple closing in on the bowling alley. We've got 4 up here at the high school chasing down Mr. Goddard and Sheriff Anderson. And we have yet to find gasoline, and we have yet to find any keys. We're only going to have 11 more turns to do it. And yeah, I don't know how we're going to do. So thanks for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. Really appreciate it. This is Last Night on Earth, Escape in the Truck. We have Sheriff Anderson. We've got Mr. Goddard, the school teacher. We have Sam, the diner cook. We have Alice, the diner waitress. desperately searching for the keys to the truck. My assumption is somebody drove into the town here to the well, ended up going into a building somewhere to search, and ended up getting taken out by the zombies. Maybe turned into the zombie themselves, and now we're desperately trying to find the keys to the truck, whoever drove it in here. And of course it's out of gas as well, so we need gasoline. So thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.